that you want the best.
Crypto Frog. In the house. Here we go. Another stream. Today we're going to talk about Tranchess. This is very exciting. I'll let some people filter on through. By the way, if you want to chat, you have to be a subscriber for 1 minute. And if you're watching the replay, click subscribe. Disclaimer, no financial advice. I do have a bag of chess on the go. Thumbs up for the algorithm. It's the crypto way. All right, let's talk about Tranchess. I don't know why I always want to call it Tranchess. Anyway, it's been crushing. I first mentioned it on a stream when it was like 53 cents or something like that. Did suggest you should buy it, but hopefully you did, because it's $3.64. It's crushing. Market cap, as of the time making this stream, a rather paltry $32.19 million dollarinos. But the total value locked is $705 million bucks. There is actually more Bitcoin, Binance wrapped Bitcoin in Tranchess than there is in Venus Protocol, which is rather remarkable, wouldn't you say? What is it then? So Tranchess is a tokenized asset management and derivatives trading protocol, as you can see there. So it's inspired by different tranches. There's rather raunchy sounds coming out in the background there, oi oi. But these all cater to like different risk tastes in finance, different funds. So, you know, people want the high risk, high return. People want the medium risk, medium return. People want the low risk, low return, etc. There's a piece of something for everyone within Tranchess. So the main fund, which is here at the top then, Queen. Why is it called Queen? Probably because that is like, apart from King, which hopefully they'll have a king up their sleeve at some point. Well, actually, Queen is more powerful than King, and King is a bit useless in chess. So Queen is probably the best thing to have, because she can go anywhere she wants. She's a woman, don't you know? So the team essentially say that the Queen, since it has this chess vibe going on, Queen, Bishop, Rook, and Chess. Chess is the governance token. More on that in just a minute time. But Queen is like the quintessential, most dynamic character in chess, isn't it? And then you got your bishop. They can go diagonally, can't they? And they believe in God and shit. And then your rooks, they go in straight lines. I think the team want to make it so like the queen is the main tranche, shall we say, and bishop and rook being kind of the ones under that. This is kind of how it works. So you got your wrapped Binance Bitcoin. You can create queen with them. Queen, by the way, is a Bitcoin tracking token with yield farming feature. And I'll get into why I think all of these are awesome in just a minute. You can only get this off the Tranchess website as well, with USDC or with wrapped Binance Bitcoin. And then you can just leave it in queen if you want, or then if you want to split it, you can split it half bishop, half rook, and then if you want to merge them, you can merge them as well. Pretty nice. The bishop is a USDC based high yielding token. You can see that that's pounding out the APY at 204.7%. And then you got your rook, which is synthetic token with leveraged Bitcoin exposure, currently 1.55x. And on top of that, staking all of those tokens gets you chess in return as well. So chess token is essentially the governance token of Tranchess. That's the only one I'm playing with right now. According to the team, the DAO, this is a very new project, by the way, which is why it's so remarkable. Look, since we've started, another $2 million has gone in. Crazy, huh? So the DAO apparently is going to happen in the 4th quarter of this year. So if you have chess, you can have a say in which way the project's going to go. They're also looking into the possibility of perhaps tracking another mainstream crypto asset or basket of crypto assets. So it could be Ethereum, could be BNB. I say bring it on, baby. Bring it on. This could be on Binance Smart Chain. It could be on another public chain, depending on what the community, what the DAO decides. It's going to be a community-driven project once the DAO is up and running. You can buy chess off PancakeSwap and stake it. And if you lock stake it, you get VChess, which you can stake in return for a weekly rebate of wrapped Bitcoin. Yes, sir. Every week you get a weekly rebate of wrapped Bitcoin Binance, BTCB. Now, that is taken from a share of the protocol's fees. I think it's going to be 50%, but since this is new and to encourage people to use it, I think until towards the end of September 2021 that it's 75%. Until then. In regards to investors, I mean, come on guys, 3 Arrows Capital are invested in this, Spartan are invested in this, Binance Labs, and says, in my opinion, there's a good chance it's going to be listed on, Chess will be listed on Binance eventually. Long Hash Ventures and IMO Ventures. They're audited by PeckShield and Certic. Now, since this is a DeFi project, I don't want to go in the staking and governance parts. You can take a look at it yourself, tranchess.com, or just search for chess in the Gexter, CoinGecko. You can follow the link in it. Yeah, so here we go. This is from their Twitter. You can follow them at Tranchess. But launch special, we're giving out 75%, usual rate is 50% of the protocol income to users who lock chess during this limited period. It does run until the kind of end of September, as far as I know. Lock your chess from the 26th of July. So this project hasn't been going, it's only been going like 3 weeks basically, and already it has $707 million locked in it, which is why I think it's a no-brainer. Disclaimer, no financial advice. But being a DeFi project, security is important, so it's good that they have 2 audits. They also apparently have, in their tech team, they have a cybersecurity expert who is got bags of experience in regards to centralized crypto exchanges as well as DeFi protocols. So, I mean, people must think they are in very safe hands to be putting such enormous sums of money into what is still a rather small market cap. The protocol itself in regards to security is governed by a 1-day time lock and multi-sig. DAO coming out in a few months, which effectively hands over the management of the protocol to the community. They've also got this bug bounty program with ImmuneFi as well. As part of the protocol as well, they have different things to ward off some of the attacks that DeFi projects sometimes fall foul of, like the Oracle attacks and the flash loans and all that. They've got a 30-minute time-weighted average price. So this makes it almost impossible to exploit by any kind of Oracle attack or any kind of flash loan attack. So people feel happy. Now, I think another thing which is good about Tranchess, really makes it unique to me anyway, is that this actually solves problems within DeFi that haven't been solved already. So even though you are on the surface level limited to single asset farming products, you aren't really, because you it's like the conjunction of all 4 together working in symbiosis. All of them play off each other. So in a way, even though you're only staking one or the other, you're still benefiting from all 4. You're also getting pretty freaking nice yield on a solo staking. So Queen, you're getting almost 77%. Bishop, you're getting 206%. Rook is leverage. And then you've got Chess, which is at 33.8% right now. So considering the fact that you're not in any liquidity pools, you don't have to worry about impermanent loss as well. So that's another thing you don't have to worry about. And there's no forced liquidations or anything like that either. So it's all butter. Chess is only on PancakeSwap right now. But considering the fact that Binance is, I mean, I personally think centralized exchanges are going to be clambering all over this to list Tranchess. You can take a look at the white paper, read it all there if you go to docs in the top here. So let's just have a look at the kind of competitors, shall we say. So bearing in mind that Tranchess has a market cap of just over $32 million. As I said, it now has more Binance wrapped Bitcoin in it than Venus does, XVS, which has a market cap of $372 million. So it's like a 12. It still has to do a 12x to get to even Venus's market cap. And Tranchess has way more Bitcoin, and I'd imagine probably has more total value locked. Not quite. But it does. I read in the Telegram group earlier that it does now have more wrapped Bitcoin in it than Venus, which is for a long time been like the go-to for the for all that kind of jazz. And then you've got your Badger DAO, which is your other similar project, I'd say. Has a market cap of $228.5 million. So like 8 times bigger than Tranchess. And so just look at that. So Badger, even though it's been around for probably well over a year now, it only has like an extra $40 million total value locked than Tranchess, which has been around for about 3 or 4 weeks and has a market cap of just over $32 million in comparison to almost $230 million. This is just purely speculation, but I can't help but think for it to fill up like this quickly, I think they must have connections. I think they must. I think a lot of this is purely speculation on my side of things, but I think a lot of like TradFi, traditional finance capital might be pouring into this. That's just my opinion. And I think that may have to do with the fact I was reading some of the Ask Me Anythings that the team had done, and they say that their team members come from. They've actually come to work for Tranchess from Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Morgan Stanley, UBS, and all those big tech and banking companies. So that's what kind of makes me think that they took their experience speaking to their buddies and colleagues, etc., in traditional finance and said, look, decentralized finance is up and coming. We can make much nicer returns off DeFi. What kind of products would you want? And they've taken that information and come up with Tranchess. And that's the only thing I can explain it with. I mean, it's extraordinary that this has come out of the blue so quickly. For a market cap of just over $32 million to have $707.4 million total value locked. Remarkable, wouldn't you say? And going on what the Ask Me Anythings, apparently they said they came up with this concept in around middle of 2020, and it took them about a year and a bit to come up with this. And then next steps is going to be multi-chain, so it's not going to be just on Binance Smart Chain, it's going to be on different chains as well. And then they're going to add more tranches, more products, presumably. More assets with higher yields, perhaps. More assets with even low risk yields, etc. But all I'm doing is I'm buying chess and lock staking it and getting my weekly Binance wrapped Bitcoin, withdrawing it, buying more chess and slamming it back in. Because I only see One Direction, not the boy band. I just see this only going. It's ranked 660th in the world. Venus, which has less Binance Wrap Bitcoin in it, is ranked 170th in the world market cap, and Badger DAO is 231st. Tranchess 660th. And then if they start adding payouts in Ethereum and Binance Coin, Cardano, whatever you want, because the community will have control. So imagine that not only do you get a weekly rebate in wrapped Bitcoin, you get a weekly rebate in Ethereum as well, you get a weekly rebate in Binance Coin, you get a weekly rebate in whatever crypto gets added to Tranchess. And I think it's a no-brainer considering that 3 Arrows Capital have close ties with Binance. Binance Labs actually invested in this. Now, the thing is with the Chess does have quite a big emission rate at the minute, but it is decreasing. They must be on to like... but it's decreasing by 4% every week. This is from their white paper. The max supply of Chess, by the way, is going to be... But that's not going to be hit for ages. Currently, the circulating supply is 13.2 million. And the max supply is 300 million. But considering the emission is coming down 4% every week, that's not going to happen for a long time. So yeah, I'm buzzing for it. Let me have a quick look at the chat. And then I'm going to have to scoot off. It's my fucking sore throat. Let's pop up the chat. Yes, Chess is such a gem, says Storm K. Agree. Woo versus Chess. I think for ROI right now has to be Chess. No financial advice. I play Chess every day, fam. If BT runs, don't you see Chess taking a huge dip? No. But do your own research, isn't it? But I'm very, very bullish. I mean, for a project to come out of the blue like this and have such a huge amount of interest shown in it so quickly, it's exciting. Plus, all the money that's flowing through it means bigger weekly rebates for people locking their Chess. Sort me out. Like I said before as well, through till like end of September, 75% of the protocol fees will get rebated to people locking their Chess. As of the time of making this stream, about 47%, I believe, of the Chess supply is in lock staking, and for an average duration of 4.5 months. The longer you lock your Chess for, the bigger Bitcoin weekly rebate you get. Personally, I've got mine locked for the longest period possible. So mine earliest is going to be locked is mid-February. But by then, I expect this to be an absolute juggernaut of epic proportions. So doesn't really matter. Plus, I'm compounding my Chess by taking my wrapped Bitcoin, Binance Bitcoin, and buying more Chess with it every week. Beautiful. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Subscribe. Never financial advice. Thumbs up. It's the crypto way. Peace out.